Hi everyone, in today's video we will solve the C program. The question is very simple and this is good question for the beginners. Here the question is asking what is the value of A when this program is executed. Let me explain you the value of A which will be printed here will be 3 only. Why it is 3? Because if you look at this line number 1, 10 divided by 3, this expression is an integer division. Both are integer value. We haven't specified, we haven't put dot 0 or dot 3, or we haven't typecasted it into any float value. So since this is integer division, when two integers are divided in C programming, the result is always an integer. So this will be the output of this expression will be 3.333, but since this is expression division, all values or the value will be discarded which we have after decimal. So basically this will print only the quotient of the division. That's why it will print just 3. So what we'll do is, just to make sure or to play around or to fix this problem, we will compile this program using GCC compiler. You can also try compiling this program on any other compiler on Windows, like you can use Dev C++ or Visual Studio if you are on Windows. And so for that, let's proceed and just try to compile this program. I'm connected to my Linux virtual machine using SSH client. I use MobiXterm. So let's create a file using vi editor main.c, and to start typing I have to press, or I have to go in insert mode by pressing I from the keyboard. And since I have already copied the code from the website, I can just do right click on the mouse and that's okay. Before running, let's include the header file because it is not the part of question. And let's run this program as it is, and to print it in the new line, or we can print new line character after printing it. I'll add new line character with printf, and then I have to come out of this insert by pressing escape, then shift colon WQ. WQ stands for write and quit. I'll press enter. So we have this program ready. Now let's compile it using GCC compiler. The command is gcc space main.c. Then if I want to specify the binary name, let's call it main.out. I can make use of -o flag. After pressing, I don't see any warning, neither error. And if I want to make sure the binary file is generated, I can make use of dir command or ls space -ltr. If I also want to know the details like who is the owner, at what time this file was created, on what date, and the size. So, and the first one is the permission, and I will not go in detail about that. So let's run this program and see what is the output. See, as I told you earlier, the output will be 3 because the value which is after decimal point will be discarded because it is integer division. Now to fix it, if somebody asks you to fix this, how will you fix it? Let's do step by step. Let's make this as a float, and since a is float, I have to use %f. So my question to you is, will this print 3.333 or it will print something else? Let's run this and see. Let me compile it one more time and then run. You will see that still it is not printing 3.33, but as compared to the previous output, it is adding zeros after adding decimal value after decimal point. So why it is not printing the exact value? Because the reason is same. Both are integer value, so the division will be integer, and the output of this expression will be 3, and then 3 we are assigning into a, so the value of a will be 3. But when we are printing its floating point value. So since this is 3, so it will add extra 0, like it will be 3.000. So that's why it's printing 3.000. So to fix it, what we'll do, we have to typecast any one of the integer value to float. So what we can do is we can say float. So this way what will happen is this will be treated as float division. That's why the output of this expression will be 3.333333. After decimal there will be 6 digits, up to 6 digits float prints, and the same value will be inserted here and it will be printed. So now you will see the exact result which we were looking for. Let me compile it again. There's a mistake here. There's a typo, I missed something. This should work, but let's see what is the problem. Looks like I'm missing something. Let me try this. Let's see if I don't get the value, otherwise I will do one more thing. I'm getting the error. So yeah, I'm not able to recall the syntax. So what I will do is, so I will, instead of doing this, I will just say 3.0. So let's see what happens. So that is one of the right approach, but you can also explicitly typecast using float. I'm not able to recall the syntax, but so now let's see what happens. What is the output? If I run this file, you will see here it is printing whatever we expected, but it is all these are repeated values, and this is up to 6 precision, so it is printing 6 digit after decimal point. In case if I want to print it only 3 digits after decimal point, so for that what I can do, I have to use just dot 2 here. So this will print 2 digits after decimal point. Let's save it, compile it again, and run it one more time. So that's why it is printing 2 digits after decimal point. So this is what I want to explain in this video. You can play around with this program, and if you like the video, do not forget to subscribe. Thank you.